The room can decide you before you say a word. If you have ever walked into a meeting, a party, a first date, even a family dinner, and felt like you were already behind, I know that feeling. Your mind starts scanning for what to do with your hands. Your face feels slightly wrong. You try to look normal, and the effort makes you look less normal. You say something polite, and it lands flat. Then you go home and replay it like security footage, looking for the moment you lost people. Most of the time, it was not your words. It was the nonverbal story your body told while your mouth was trying to be likable. People think connection is built by saying the right thing, but connection is mostly built by answering one silent question in the other person. Am I safe with you? Am I seen by you? Am I going to be judged, rushed, used, or corrected? Nonverbal cues answer that question faster than language ever can. I started noticing this in small, humiliating moments, like when I would greet someone and feel them subtly lean away. Not dramatically, just a tiny shift. Their feet would angle toward the exit. Their eyes would flick away, toggle between me and something behind me. Nothing rude, nothing you can accuse them of. But the air changes. The conversation becomes a transaction. Then I would meet someone else, someone who did not have better jokes or smarter opinions, and people would warm up around them like a heater turned on. It was not magic. It was signals. Quiet signals that told everyone you are allowed to relax. I want to give you those signals. Not as a performance, as a way to make your inner state visible so people can trust it. The first thing I look at is speed. Not how fast you talk, how fast you enter someone. Picture a crowded coffee shop. You step up to the counter, the barista is slammed. The person behind you is close enough to feel. If you move like you are late to everything, your shoulders forward, your gestures sharp, your eyes darting, you are telling the barista that you are another pressure on the pile. Even if you say please and thank you, your body is saying hurry up. But if you slow down by 10%, something changes. Your movements become readable. Your face becomes readable. You stop being a threat to their nervous system. People do not relax around perfect manners. They relax around predictable energy. This is why rushing is such a connection killer. It makes you seem self-focused, even when you are not. It makes your attention feel like a spotlight that might burn. So I practice entering moments like I have time, not fake slow, just grounded. I let my shoulders drop before I speak. I let my breath finish and exhale. That tiny pause tells the other person, I am not here to take from you. I am here to meet you. The next cue is where your feet point. This one is almost unfair because it is so simple. When someone is talking and your feet are angled away, you can nod all day, and they will still feel you leaving. People feel your exit plan. They feel it in your torso. They feel it in your hips. They feel it in the way your body keeps a lane open. I learned to square up more, not aggressively, just honestly. If I am staying, I face them. If I need to go, I do not pretend. I say I have to run soon, and I keep warmth in my eyes. The strange thing is that honesty about leaving creates more connection than fake staying, because fake staying is felt as impatience. Now let me talk about eye contact, because people get weird about this fast. Some people stare like they are trying to win. Some people avoid like they are hiding. Both make the other person work. Good eye contact is not a rule. It is a rhythm. When I am listening, I look at the person long enough to catch the emotion under the words. Then I glance away briefly, like I am letting what they said land. Then I come back. That pattern tells them I am with them, and also that I'm not trying to dominate them. If I lock on without breaks, it can feel like interrogation. If I look away too much, it can feel like I'm shopping for someone better. There is also the face you wear while you listen. A lot of people think they have a neutral face, but what they really have is a guarded face. Lips pressed, brow slightly tight, eyes narrowed, not in anger, in effort. They are concentrating so hard on doing it right that they look like they disapprove. I have done this. I have listened like I was taking a test. People feel that as judgment. So I soften one specific thing, my mouth. I let it be slightly relaxed, not a grin, just not clenched. I also let my eyebrows lift a little when something matters. Not theatrical, just responsive. It tells the other person your words are landing somewhere. This is one of the most connecting nonverbal cues there is. Visible impact. People want to see that they moved you a little. Not that you are easily impressed, just that you are human. You can watch this in relationships. One person shares something small, maybe a frustration from work, maybe a fear they do not say out loud often. The other person responds with words that sound supportive, but their face stays flat, their eyes stay on their phone, their body stays turned away. The first person feels alone. They stop sharing. Later, the second person says, "You never open up to me." They truly believe it. Connection dies in those tiny mismatches. If you want to build connection, align your body with your intention. If you care, let your posture show care. Turn toward them. Put the screen down. Let your eyes settle. Let your face change. Another cue is your hands. Hands carry a lot of threat potential. A hidden hand makes people uneasy. A hand that moves too fast makes people track it like a flying object. A finger pointed too often makes people feel accused. I keep my hands visible and calm. I use open palms sometimes, not as a trick, but because it matches the feeling of offering. When I am talking about something sensitive, I slow my gestures. I keep them closer to my body. It tells the other person, I am not trying to overwhelm you. I am trying to be understood. There is a moment at work that shows this clearly. Someone is presenting an idea and they are nervous. Their hands flap, their shoulders rise, their voice speeds up. Everyone in the room starts feeling impatient. Not because the idea is bad, but because the nervous system in the room is catching the presenter. People mirror tension. They do it without choosing. If that presenter simply planted their feet, let their hands rest for a beat, and looked up with a steady face, the room would settle. Their credibility would rise, even if the content stayed the same. Calm is persuasive. Not because calm is superior, but because calm signals capacity. It signals that you can handle reaction. It signals that you will not collapse if someone disagrees. People trust that. Now I want to talk about distance. Physical distance is emotional language. Stand too close and people feel invaded. Stand too far and people feel dismissed. The right distance depends on the setting, culture, and relationship, but the principle is the same. You want to give someone room to breathe. When I meet someone new, I do not rush into their space. I let the first moments be light. I angle my body slightly instead of squaring up like a challenge. It creates a soft edge. It says, you can approach me at your pace. This matters with strangers, but it matters even more with people you love. When someone is upset, a lot of us move closer to fix it. We lean in, we ask questions, we push for clarity. Our intention is care. Their nervous system hears pressure. Sometimes the most connecting move is to sit back a little, keep your chest open, and let silence exist. Not a cold silence, a patient one. Your body says, I can stay with you without controlling you. The next cue is micro-approval, not big approval. Not constant nodding like a dashboard bobblehead. Micro-approval is the small signals that tell someone, you are making sense, keep going. A slow nod at the right moment. A soft inhale when something is surprising. A slight tilt of the head when you want to understand. A brief smile when something is relatable. These are tiny permissions. They reduce the other person's fear of being boring or too much, because that is one of the biggest fears people carry. Not that they will be hated, that they will not matter, that they will be tolerated. So when I listen, I try to show that they are not being tolerated. They are being received. There is also the cue of stillness. Stillness is underrated. When I am anxious, I fidget. I adjust my sleeve. I tap my foot. I check my pocket. It is self-soothing, but it looks like impatience. It looks like I want out. It looks like I'm not fully there. When I choose stillness, I become easier to trust. Stillness tells people I am not fighting this moment. I am not trying to escape it. I can handle being here with you. This is powerful in difficult conversations. If someone is giving you feedback or telling you they are hurt, your body will want to defend. You will cross your arms, tighten your jaw, lean back, look away. Even if you say, I hear you, your body says, I am bracing. I practice one thing. I keep my chest open and I keep my face soft. I do not force agreement. I just avoid broadcasting defense. Then I let my breath stay low. This gives the other person a chance to finish. Most people do not need you to be perfect. They need you to not punish them for being honest. Another cue that builds connection is matching, but not mimicking. People think mirroring is a trick. It can be, but natural matching is just respect. If someone speaks quietly, I lower my volume a little. If they are animated, I let my energy rise a bit. If they pause, I do not rush to fill every gap. I match their pace. This tells them I am willing to meet you where you are, not where I prefer you to be. You can feel the difference when someone does not match you. You are excited and they respond with a flat stare. You are serious and they respond with jokes. You are slow and thoughtful and they pepper you with rapid questions. It feels like being pulled. Matching is not losing yourself. It is offering a bridge. Now let me bring all of this into a real scene. You are at a small gathering. Maybe a friend of a friend invited you. You do not know anyone well.